All right, we're going to talk about doing some things financially straight. You got groups of people, like different organizations, different sets, different communities, different villages, different tribes. Whatever you want to call it. I don't even care if you do it house behold, or when you have a family reunion, do it as a family. Some of y'all have real big families. Do it as a family. Take $10 a week from each member and put it together. You know, you want to shoot for upwards of 10,000 people. You can get 10,000 people. You can get 10,000 people together. At least doing $1 a week or something like that. Go out to one of these courthouse steps and you can get a major piece of property. Now there are some people in our community that have 50 acres, have 45 acres, that has, even upwards of a couple of thousand acres. I don't know what they're actually doing with it. I don't know what's actually going on. But this is why I'm speaking on it. We're going to have to be more self-sustaining. We're going to have to live in a more of a communal environment, or a lot of our loved ones aren't going to make it, because it's going to get rougher. But if we don't hold ourselves down and put ourselves in the right position and make the power moves that need to be made, we're going to fall short. We're going to fall short. I do know of a couple of villages, a couple of tribes, a couple of people, groups or families that are doing this. But I'm really pushing this out for all of us to start thinking this way and to start acting and moving in this manner. There is, can you imagine a community or a set, say you have a social network site, that it might be 400 of y'all, or it might be a couple of thousand of y'all. Well, then everybody on that site needs to be donating towards the fund where you can actually go and to the courthouse steps and acquire you 10 acres of land, 20 acres of land. You get those 20 acres of land. Y'all start building houses. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. If everyone, like when Farrakhan goes speak somewhere, if you take everyone in that's sitting and listening for those 2 to 4 hours of that session, if they was to have the material and the tools, the same amount of people could probably build anywhere from 30 to 80 houses in that same amount of time. Think about that. These are the type things we need to be doing. And if anybody's connected to Farrakhan, send this message to him, that I suggest that he go ahead and get on 1,000 acres, 500 acres, however many acres, and he set him up a stage and some speakers, and he gets all the material. And this Nation of Islam, get all the material, and have the people to come out. Have the people to come out, and while they out building that houses, you can stand up there and do your speech. We need to make vital use of our time and our energy. Our people are suffering, and if you're still under the illusion that you're not suffering, then you have not arrived. As long as one suffer, we all suffer. So we must be really understanding. We must be really understanding to that fact. So what I'm saying is that at some point we need to make some power moves as a family. All right, now on the 23rd of April, we have the blackout. All the black people are not to spend money, I say, and work to support the system that oppresses us. Keeping in mind, as long as one suffer, we all suffer. So we have to be very clear. if you look at the United Nations Declaration of Indigenous People, you will see within the articles of that as indigenous people we have the right to teach our own the way we choose to teach it. We have the right to do everything and to create and build and maintain everything from media to religion, according to our culture. So we have to utilize these opportunities and be mindful. This is what's up. And a shout out to all the Moors and the different sets of Moors that are coming together to unify for the betterment of our people and to make power moves. Shout out to Malik Shabazz for calling on the blackout. Shout out to everybody that's making power moves and that's doing it. But take my suggestion and come together. Put that money together. Can you imagine 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people putting in $1 to $10 a week? You know, and then buying major pieces of property and building their own houses on that piece of property. You got places like Georgia. Georgia has an old law. If you got over 1,000 acres in Georgia, you can have your own county. I mean, so there, you know, look at the laws in your other cities and states. There are some things that we can be doing, but we need to collectively do them. We need to collectively do them. So I'm pleading to y'all to make some moves. Make some moves. What else? That's the only way we're going to be able to truly protect and serve ourselves as a people. You know, that way if the police want to kill us, let them have the opportunity to try to kill us while we're doing what we're supposed to do. All right? And get your family members involved. I don't care if they hustlers, I don't care what they are. Get them involved in doing things that will sustain us as a people. And then you got to remember, every child in that community will be exposed to every adult in that community and the talents and gifts that they have. You know, and if they take to it, they'll be able to learn those skills and trades. I would love to go next door and get my shoes from my family. I would love to go next door and get my shirt and my pants from my family. Hell, I love to go naked for that matter. I'm just saying we need to make power moves, all right? And I want everybody to think in that manner. Think in the manner of power moves that will help us sustain ourselves as a people. There's a thing called the 10 Black Commandments. If you get an opportunity, look it up, find them, Google them. 10 Black Commandments. Follow those. A lot of y'all know about the laws of my eye. Follow those. It might be tough because we have a lot of learned behavior that has come with living in this society. But follow those laws. Do your best effort to follow those laws. So at some point, you know, they will succumb you and you will live that out. We have to make power moves. I'm going to do a part 2 on this. Right now, I got to go prepare for a raw meal for my son and I. Peace out, family. Always remember, be the power, live the power. For together, we are the power. Peace.